in the afternoon. But for a specific look at Summerfest, let me head out to our colleague and friend Jesse Ritka, who's along the lake. Jess?
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, the big gig is finally here. Had to throw on my raincoat because, of course, umbrellas are not allowed at Summerfest. So we are now underneath the Water Street Brewery awning because, yes, there's rain coming down here. Not heavy yet, but of course, like Scott said, those showers are tracking to the east. We are going to be looking at the worst wet weather this morning, but that's going to be before the big gig gets going. If you're headed out to Summerfest today, temps are going to top out in the 80s, like Scott was saying. It will be a bit sticky because of all this rain we're expecting this morning, but I think by the afternoon hours there'll be just isolated chance for showers and thunderstorms. 60s later on this afternoon. Caitlin's got to look at your traffic and how to get to Summerfest, all the things you'll have to worry about on the roads today. Caitlin.
Thanks, Jesse. Well, yeah, a little rain never stopped anyone from going to Summerfest. Good news is the rain we are experiencing right now not giving us any trouble on the roadways. Still pretty quiet out there. So let's talk about Summerfest. A lot of ways you can get down there besides just driving and parking on the grounds yourself. If you are going to travel yourself and park down there, expect to spend anywhere from $20 to $35 on parking. But like I said, there's a lot of options. Freeway flyers, yeah, those are always pretty popular. And those run in Milwaukee and Ozaukee County. On weekdays, it'll run every half hour until 5 o'clock. After 5 o'clock, every 15 minutes on the weekends as well. If you do want to travel to downtown, park somewhere else aside from the grounds, there's shuttle service all along Wisconsin Avenue. You can pick up shuttles, and those will run anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes every day of the festival. So some good options for you there. If you are planning to drive downtown and park, some good news on the freeway system as well. That ramp from 794 to 9443 southbound has been reopened. Saw some cars driving on it yesterday, so that'll make things a lot easier. I'll have more time saver traffic in just a few minutes.
All right, Caitlin, thank you. 5:31 on today's TMJ Ford. Sticking with Summerfest, as always, plenty of big acts that come to the big gig. This year is no exception.
Absolutely. Let's head back out to our Tom Murray, who is live at the BMO Harris Pavilion. Good morning, Tom.
Melissa, Vince, good morning to you. As you mentioned, we're live at the BMO Harris Pavilion. Gavin DeGraw plays here tonight. We're joined right now by Summerfest Entertainment Director Bob Babish. Bob, a early good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Gavin DeGraw here tonight. Tell us a little bit about him.
Yeah, Gavin's been here a few years now, and he's always a big draw. People like him here, and his career keeps going up, so it's going to be a great show tonight. But one of the things that's interesting is that we have the Blue Circle passes down here. Every other row we save till the day of the show. So if you come down here at 2 o'clock, go to the internal box office, you can pick up a free ticket to go see Gavin in a reserved seating section down in front, which is a pretty cool thing to do.
A few steps from where we're standing now, we're at the Marcus Amphitheater. You opened Summerfest with the Violent Femmes tonight. This is a rare opportunity to see a band with some real Milwaukee roots.
Oh, absolutely. There's a band that made Milwaukee famous in a way, and now they went away for 6 years, and now they're coming back and doing a couple dates. We don't know if they'll continue after this, but it'll be a great show tonight. People should get down here. There's great seats. Even undercover seats are still available. And you got the Avett Brothers with them and Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros, two great bands. It's going to be a fun night of music there, too.
Over the 11 days of Summerfest, Bob, you guys will have some 700 bands play the grounds here. And the big question you must get a lot, how do you do that?
Well, we start now. We have four amphitheater shows on hold already for next year. So, I mean, the process starts fairly early. And we're really kicking all the grounds, booking all the grounds acts probably by August and September already. It gets earlier every year, it seems. Try to have an eclectic lineup out there and start putting it all together. Once we get the headliners going, we start figuring out who's going to be the daytime acts or the acts before them. So it's a big chess game that we play because we try to do all genres every day, you know. And if all of a sudden we have a band that wants to play on Saturday and then they call us and say, oh, we can only play on Thursday, then we have to change that schedule accordingly.
All right, we have just a second left. The Bob Babish pick for the Summerfest this year.
Wow, Pretty Lights, I think, which is on Saturday.
All right, thanks. Bob Babish, Summerfest Entertainment Director, joining us here at the BMO Harris Pavilion. Back to you guys.
All right, Tom, great question at the end. How do you not go to the one Babish wants you to see, right?
That's true.
Exactly.
Bob's pick, 5:34. Here are the other acts joining Yeah Yeah Yeahs at the Harley-Davidson Roadhouse. Mojo Perry Band, that's at noon. Cadillac Pete and the Heat. Reverend Raven and Chain-Smokin' Altar Boys, that's at 4. Burnin' of Rome at 6, and Maximum Headroom, so you get it, at 8 o'clock. Donald Driver is going to be out at the big gig today. Last night he was hosting a Summerfest kickoff concert at Cathedral Square. Donald tells us his life off the field is busier than ever, and he loves being back here in Wisconsin.
And I think that's the biggest thing about it. You know, it hasn't stopped now. So many people thought I'd be out of Wisconsin. They'll never see me again, but I've been back here more than I've been at home.
Don will be down at Summerfest today from noon until 4, saying hello to all the fans. Parking at Summerfest, first come, first served basis. As always, when lots are full, they're full. Lots open at 9 o'clock each morning. Preferred parking is $20. Exclusive parking costs $35. Prepaid passes also available online for certain days. And if you're bringing your motorcycle, you can park for free near the mid-gate. And read more about all your parking options and everything else having to do with Summerfest online at TMJ4.com. Look for the Summerfest link. It's right at the top of our homepage. At 5:35, we're also giving away 4 packs of Summerfest tickets throughout the morning.
We already got one winner. All you need to do is be the fourth caller at 414-799-4444. Plenty more to give away.
And of course, it wouldn't be the first day of the big gig without the Big Bang opening night fireworks show. That's at 9:30 tonight, weather permitting. And in that regard, we'll hear more from Scott Steele in a moment on just how that weather is shaping up for, well, this morning it's a little stormy. We'll see how about the rest of the day coming up. And up next here on Live at Daybreak, are workers paid a fair wage at Goodwill?
Plus, state lawmakers are now getting involved in the problem of co-sleeping.